Hello everyone, this is Kay. Just want to remake the video for the fight with the first Grande, Henry Avery, and to add a bit of voice in there to point out some of the things that and things that I think will make the fight easier for someone who wants to just solo it with their odds. So the equipment, using the 34 plates with the 20 gates cannons and equipment, sailor equipment wise, make sure you have the magnifying scope. That will make the fight much easier. So here's this to go. So once you start the map, you're gonna use your surveying just to see where your odds is. And in this case, I'm starting at the socket, and they are over here. There's another spawn for tunes here, and another spawn at the nostril. And along the path connecting each other, there's these elite groups with elite leaders. They are in fights. Once you're in fight with them, you cannot escape, so you have to kind of kill them and kill at least the elite leader, which you see in, there's one right there. And yeah, just make sure you use the force skill, because that makes the fight much easier as well. And what you will want to do is you want to do the adjustment to show the naval battle, which is right here at the settings, in games display settings, and make sure to click show naval battle. This is going to be very useful because you will see the yellow line here, which means the edge of the battle circle, which you don't see actually if you don't click it. And you're going to bounce back if you hit it. So the key thing about this fight is that you're gonna go to the edge of the circle, and you're gonna remain there. Pull out your accuracy, ballistic, penetration, and the reloading skills, and you're gonna cruise parallel to this. If you can, you try to kill the elite leader, this guy, first, if you can. Now, at the beginning, it may be harder to do. So what you will want to do is you may want to just kill every single minion first before you do anything, before you actually try to kill this elite. But once you get familiar, you actually can kill him first, and that you save a lot of time by not dealing with the small guys. Because the reason why they can lock you into the battle is because of the elite leader there. And as you can see, once he is gone, I can just leave the circle without killing any more of these minions. So the key thing will be to try to kill this elite leader as soon as you can, and after that you can just leave the ring. Now, so when you first do it, you can kill the minions first and have some practice on the elite leader alone. Then you can observe when you are at the edge of the ring, you keep making a forth and back turn, just 180-degree parallel to the edge of the circle, and you will find that if he is facing you, he's actually gonna keep making circles, forth and back as well, and that makes him very easy to crit. If he's not really blocked by some of the minions. So once you do it for a few times, you'll be able to catch the moment, what is easier for you. And again, I'm going to go to the edge, and let's just focus on him. And what is annoying about this elite leader is it does a it does a reloading debuff on you, and it makes it very hard for you to do the reloading. It's almost like 20 seconds per shot if you get that debuff. So usually if he already parked there and keeps shooting at you, what you will want to do is you want to go in front of him where his direct hit prevention is facing, and then he will make the turn. And now you can see the minions are blocking him, so I'm just going to shoot the minions, clear the path, so that I actually have a shot on him. Oh, and now he comes back, and I am gonna be turning and try to crit him again. And he also shuts off your skills if he hits you. Oh, with a chance. So that you see sometimes it doesn't work right away and you kind of have to move around to keep making him turn until you can actually kill him. So you know, at the beginning, if you're not comfortable, just kill the small minion first. It makes it much more easier too. So that one of my odds is here, so I can just skip by and go to the rescue my odd that is at the southwestern bottom of the map. So there are 5 elite groups that I know. One is at the exit of the eye socket. Actually, there's one group at each eye socket exit. One near the nostril, one that is near the exit of the mouth, where you have to go through that before you fight the boss, and also one elite group right here in front of me. Oh yeah, and another thing about the fight, if it is your first time, you have to move in order to shoot cannons. You cannot anchor, and if you anchored, it will prevent you from shooting. So that is part of the setting in the Grande. And also, if the front of your ship is actually touching the circle of the battle ring, you will not be allowed to shoot cannons as well, because it's saying something about your sailors are scared and whatnot. So be extra careful. So I'm gonna go back. Before we go to fight the boss, which is actually located at a small island that is actually on the right top right corner of the map. So you have to go through this exit. But before we do so, we always want to go into the base in the front, and on the map is actually the middle of the mouth, where you're actually gonna go into the dock. Not just that you resupply, not only that, but also it registers you as that is the most recent dock base that you went into. And then if any accident you got killed and you have to respawn, you respawn right here, just the closest location to do the fight again. To save you some distance instead of having to travel from all the way from another location. Now I'm gonna have my aunts follow me, and I'm gonna have a little pause in the front because there's still one more elite group before we exit the scout. So there will be a fight, and I'll just have my aunts behind me so that they don't get involved and avoid complications. As I don't have any good angles for the elite leaders, I just like kill some of the minions, find my way to him. Oh, okay, so now we are ready to do the boss fight, which is located here. And along the path there is a small regular group of NPC on both sides. So I usually just go straight and make a turn north to try to go right in between the two groups of the NPC. So if it's your first time, kind of keep an eye out to take a look. It's just two groups, one on each side. There's one group there. There's one group over. Okay, so my ox is gonna stay here until they are ready to go. So this boss has, when you start the fight, he spawns a bunch of minions, and when you get his health to 50% and lower, he spawns a second wave. So normally what I do is I kill off the first wave first, and then after that, I will try to gun him down while he is summoning the second wave. But what I'm hoping is I will gun him down before his second wave minions approaches and get near him. Because you will notice his minions actually give him defensive buffs. So if it happens, your critical damage is going to be significantly reduced. And not to mention, they keep repairing once they entered the battlefield, so it will make it very hard once they get close to the Grande, to the boss. There are other ways of doing it, but in this video we're gonna try to use the method that you're gonna hide or get like just right at the near to the edge, and you will make him rotate like how you would do with the small elite group leader, like the ones in the previous fight, in order to finish the fight. Now notice he does this tornado thing. It expands his melee range significantly. So if you're not close enough to the edge, chances are he may actually get you melee, especially if you're not in a melee, in a ship that has melee evasion. And yes, this tornado also blocks special attacks. And the boss does this new type of bullets that causes internal explosion on your ship. So that is, you have to keep repairing, surgery, and keeping up the vigor if you're doing it on your own. Okay, so now it's just me and him. So what I'm going to do is, once I am ready for the fight, I'm going to have my art slowly moving into the battle ring. But before I do that, I want to make sure I restore my ship to the fighting condition. I lost a lot of sailors, so you want to rescue definitely before you start the real fight. Oh, okay, there we go. Now I will move my arts. They're gonna come in around like where this edge is gonna be. So which is gonna be this area, hopefully without drawing the attention to the boss. You can see they are all already there. Find them some protection, because where they are is also where the second wave is going to be swarming. It's just that, like, why I'm putting them there instead of the other side of the circle. I found that if they are more closer to that direction, they can actually draw some of the second wave's minions' attention. And if they do that, it reduces the chance that they actually get you, anyway, the boss, and which grants me a little extra time to finish him up if I can. So here I'm going to start. Now he's going to summon the second wave, and now it's just have to do it in a timely manner in order to finish him up. Alright, so made it. In between, you could notice that I actually hit the edge of the circle once, and it prevented me from making that shot. It's very important to pay attention to that, because if you're trying to do it this way, when you rotate, if you hit the edge, you lose this one time of shot. There's a very good chance you'll have to do the second fight. Yeah, so good luck everyone, and good luck hunting.